Hi everyone, welcome to the Fred Anderson Toyota World. I'm Jeff Teague. I'm in charge of social media for the dealership, and of course I have my Toyota Jeff YouTube channel. This here is my friend Andre Robinson. Say hi to the world, Andre.
Hi guys, how you doing?
Now Andre, you've been a salesperson a long time just like me. Tell everybody what your role is here with the dealership.
So basically my role here with the dealership is also, not only one of the senior salespeople, but I'm also in charge of training at several other dealerships. And my goal is to just make sure we're up to date on the new technology, such as the new Highlander here. And we're going to go over a couple of things for you that are my personal favorite about the new Highlander.
That sounds great. We're going to look at the exterior, get our impressions, and then we'll go for a test drive so you can see how it rides. Let's do it.
So first of all, can you guys write down in the comment section where you're watching the video from? We love having fans in different states than North Carolina, all over the world. We're all looking at the Highlander XLE front-wheel drive. It's in the new blueprint color. And Andre, what are some of your impressions about the exterior styling or features?
Well, the features, one of my personal favorite is the addition of the Safety Sense 2.0.
Yeah.
And basically what that means, you're going to have your full range dynamic cruise control, which is one of my personal favorites, where even if you're at your lower speeds, the vehicle's actually going to stop if there's a vehicle in front of you, stop even at lower speeds. So that's one of my favorites. Here, come around, let me show you one of my other favorites. All right, this is another one of my favorites, guys. The new standard backup camera wash there.
Whoa.
Basically, we're going to show you inside basically how to activate that. And like I said, this is standard on the Highlanders. So it's one of the great features. So if you have that dirt on there, that's gonna wash that dirt right off. So basically whenever it's raining, guys, you have that nice clear vision whenever you're backing up.
That is great. And also I really like the LED tail lights and stop lights. They project faster, they come on faster, they last longer, lower cost of ownership over time. What do you guys think of the profile and back end of this Highlander here? Andre, we're going to look a little bit closer at the interior. We're looking at the middle section of seats. What are your impressions here?
Well, guys, the Highlander is back with the standard 3-row seats, of course. And I'm going to show you exactly how to basically fold down the second row here.
All right.
So we have two different ways you can actually fold down the second row here. One is going to be here, where you can actually pull this latch here. The seat is actually going to fold down. And your next one, you're going to be pulling this latch right here, and it's going to fold down in your flat position. Okay,
got it.
Step number 2 here.
Yes.
Basically, let's put it back up here. The other step is you can actually pull it from here, which is your traditional position, and then you can basically pull the latch again, and it folds down perfectly flat.
Great. And then how do you slide the seat forward and backward now?
All right. So if we were to slide the seats forward and backwards here, now on the previous model you had the latch under the front side of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Now you pull right in here, and you can slide it forward and back as you need here. So nice and easy, guys.
That is great. And then the middle seat, it actually goes forward and backward an extra 1.2 inches, so that gives people extra room, not only in the second row, but also in the third row of seating. So let's look at the third row seating real quick. You guys can get a feel for this. This is with the seats up. And then Andre's going to show you how to put the seats down in the 2020.
All right, guys, I'm back again. So here's your difference between the previous body style and the new 2020 Highlander.
Yeah.
On the previous 2020 Highlander, you had your latch that you would normally pull here, and actually basically help you fold the seat down, and also you would adjust your headrest that way.
Right.
Now, basically what you need to do, you need to pull this little latch up. Once you fold it down, the headrest automatically collapses, and then you can fold it down as you need. Now, pulling the vehicle up, the traditional strap is here.
Yep.
You basically pull the strap up here, you pull it up, you pull your lifter right there, and you can pull your seats back and adjust it as you need. Nice and easy.
I like how you can have the seats either more forward, or you can recline to chill out on trips too. This also has more cargo space than before. Before it was around 13 cubic feet of cargo space behind the third row. Now it has 16, so more room to store stuff. First thing we're going to test out is the turning radius, the turning circle, because you have to see if you need to maneuver by turning around at a stoplight, or if you need to do a U-turn, that type of stuff. It's very, very tight turning circle. That is one slick, stylish, sophisticated car right there. We're gonna get a little acquainted with how we're gonna do this setup here. Andre's gonna be our driver, our stunt pilot. He's gonna show you some of the technology, the buttons, the controls, and the dials. I'm gonna be the cameraman, and then I'll point out anything that I notice. I do like how they've really modernized and loaded this up with technology and safety. And in the back, this is what the rear air vents look like. It also has 2 USB ports. I believe it has 5 total USBs. Is that right, Andre?
That's right.
Okay, 5 USBs. So that way everybody can plug in and charge. I also noticed down here you've got pockets for laptops, book bags, and things like that. And then between the 2 captain's chairs are cup holders with a little tray table. Might be a good place to put a phone. There are sunshades as well to block the sunlight a little bit for you. So Andre, what do you think about the interior?
The interior is great. You have your standard 8-inch screen here. Your heated seats have now moved from the center console to up here. It's a little bit more accessible here. Your knobs are bigger. Actually has the digital.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah. Here, hold on. Let me get out here.
Also, I wanted to show you guys the rear air vents. They're right underneath or above the second row and then behind for the third row, so everybody gets air. If you notice, it has a push button start as well, so it's one touch unlock and lock. How does it feel driving it on city streets, Andre?
Feels nice and sturdy. Like I said, the vehicle's so quiet compared to the previous body style. The power is there. You're gonna absolutely love it.
The other thing I think a lot of the salespeople or even owners like is the multi-link rear suspension, because it kind of gives you the best of everything. It's nice gliding, smooth, quiet when you're on your cruising speed highways, but also it's very tight and responsive and really precise turning when you're going around tight turns. It does both of everything. What are some of the applications, Andre, that are new for
So some of the
2020?
applications that you're going to notice on the new 2020 Highlander, of course, your infamous Apple CarPlay is now standard on the vehicle, and you're going to also pick up Android Auto. And that typically what those include is Waze. If you've never used Waze before, it is absolutely phenomenal. Even if you're not navigating, it tells you everything that you need to know as far as traffic, potholes. It's phenomenal. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, actually, I was using Waze the other day. It even told me there was roadkill up ahead. I couldn't believe that.
Absolutely. But guys, like I said, you notice here, if you look in the dash right here, a lot of things have been moved around. Like I said, not only your heated seats, but also your de-icer here for the windshield wipers has moved. It was normally here on the left panel, but now it's here in front of you. Everything is more accessible. It's nice and easy to navigate, so you don't take your hands and your eyes off the road, actually. And it's so, like I said, it's such an improvement over the previous style. I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. Your sync is here now versus over there where you feel like you're reaching. Nice, big, accessible screen. Like I said, I can't say enough good things about it, guys. It's a really great vehicle. And check this out, guys. Another one of my favorite features here. On the XLE and up, you get your wireless charger there. That is absolutely standard on the XLE and up. So I think you're
really
going to
cool.
love that, guys.
And then you can actually pop that right up if you don't want to use it, and you can store things below it
There you go, guys.
as well. Hello. Yeah, it's a lot easier to use that center console than last year's model. Nothing wrong with it, but if you notice, you had to put pressure on it in order to get it to move one way or the other. They've also taken the smart storage shelf and broken it into 2 different sections as opposed to going all the way across. So it kind of makes a private area right here for passengers and also for the driver. You can store your phone right in that center one, and there's a little pop out where you can run your cords right through there so the cords don't get in the way, and then you can fully charge your device easily, like I said, with cords out of the way. So how's our drive going, Andre?
It's going great. Just we're heading out to the highway. We're going to see how it does on the highway with your road noise, which, like I said, is phenomenal. This is so much better than the previous model. You guys are going to absolutely love it. I cannot wait to see the higher trim levels.
One thing I want to show you guys, we're going to try to do this over Andre's shoulder, a tire pressure monitor, and it shows for all 4 tires where you're at, which is really convenient. But also look at these steering wheel controls. Very easy to use, the most common functions, and the whole goal here is to limit distraction so you can get to your radar cruise control, your lane departure alert, all your cruise control, your radio functions, pick up a call and hang up a call, all that kind of stuff. And you do it right from your steering wheel, so you don't have to take your eyes or your hands off of what you're supposed to be doing, looking at the road and also driving. Preach, Jeff, preach. Andre's going to show us the digital speed as well on that multi-information display. This is a 7-inch multi-information display. It's an upgrade from the 4.2-inch multi-information display.
And that's standard on the XLE and up.
That's to check your safety features, radio, radar cruise control, and lane departure alert. And then the next one, it has the digital speed and how far till you run out of gasoline. And they do it in big print. So this is like large print, so everybody can see it easily. It tells you exactly. So no excuses for getting speeding tickets, guys. Andre, should we see how it accelerates?
All right, guys, so let's check out the acceleration. So nice, powerful acceleration, guys. That was just a normal mode. We have a sport mode as well, which basically doesn't give you as much rev, but it gives you just as much horsepower, and it's nice and smooth horsepower, much like the Avalon. So I think you guys are gonna love that.
Right. And then for those people who are gas conscious, you've got the eco mode, which is short for economy. It takes a little bit off the throttle and a little bit off the air conditioning system, but it turns it into better MPG. So a few different alternatives there. Let's take a look at the visibility while we're driving down the highway so you can see the big windows here. I like the cutouts here. The point is to reduce as many blind spots as you might have. The visibility is really strong here. I think people are going to like that.
And notice, guys, if you're looking at the side mirrors here, they've been repositioned to give you a little bit more visibility when you're making that turn also. So that's something I think you guys are going to like as well.
Nice. This is what Raleigh, North Carolina looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Can't believe it's 50 degrees and, well, sort of sunny, and it's January. What's the weather like where you guys are? You know what I like about this? This feels very solid and sturdy. I don't feel like it would get pushed around by wind between the trees or big semi trucks, that kind of stuff. I feel like you can hold your own on this. What do you think?
I absolutely think it's great. Like I said, doesn't swerve. You basically, the aerodynamics is great on the car itself. You can accelerate and feel like you're in control. If you need to get your family to safety, you can accelerate and get them right to safety. And also the braking is phenomenal as well.
That's great. And then see, it's got an auto-dimming rear view mirror with home link for your garage door opener programming. It's also got Safety Connect, Wi-Fi Connect. Of course, it has a moonroof. It's got lighted vanity mirrors. This is really quiet at highway speed. They've done a really good job of soundproofing this.
All right, guys, you're going to notice when I turn into this turn here, your multi-link suspension is actually going to help me with these turns here. Nice and tight tight turns here. You're in complete control here. It doesn't feel like it's top heavy at all, and it keeps you in control of the vehicle as you make your sharp turns, even at higher speeds than normal.
That was nice, and we've all done that where we go a little bit faster around a off ramp than we think we're going to be going, and sometimes like, hold on, baby. But this one actually cornered it really well. It held its own. It was really tight. Check out these sunshades again. This is great for infants and toddlers who aren't able to move their heads as much or get out of the way of the sun's bright light. That'll really help. Andre, what can you tell us more about the air conditioning and heating system?
All right, guys, so now the 2020 Highlander has introduced a Prius favorite called Smart Flow. If you press this button right here, it shuts off certain zones. If it's not being occupied by other passengers, then it basically shuts off certain zones. and it basically routes the air over to the zone that's being occupied. Really great feature. Doesn't waste air like in certain spaces.
Yeah.
Whenever you have passengers, you can always turn that off right there. Press that right there, and it frees your air up, and it just distributes it to all 4 zones.
That is smart. Taking cues from the most efficient vehicle of all time, the Prius. I encourage everybody to go out to your local dealership and test this out for yourself. I think you're going to find it's smooth, it's quiet, it's comfortable. It's a noticeable difference in improvement for the positive from the 2020 to the previous 3rd generation. I think you'll be impressed. Now, remember, at our dealership, we specialize in local deals, but also out-of-state deals. So if you're looking for a Highlander or maybe a 4Runner TRD Pro in Army Green or a Sequoia, anything that's a special vehicle. We've got 3 Supras, and we're actually discounting those this month because it's Supra month. You guys call us at Fred Anderson Toyota. You can check our inventory at fredandersontoyota.com. You can also email us to talk about your next purchase at contact@fredandersontoyota.com, and we will make it the easiest purchase decision you've ever made. Very smooth process. How's that feel going up that hill?
Oh, it feels great. It's going up the hill, doesn't struggle at all. Just nice, easy acceleration, guys.
Yeah, and remember, this one is a 3.5 liter V6 engine. It gives you 295 horsepower and 263 foot-pounds of torque. You match that with the 8-speed direct shift automatic transmission. Very, very smooth acceleration, as I've been finding out, from 0 to your top speed. This is what we would refer to as the automotive Taj Mahal. This is our palace. Look at this beautiful building here, Fred Anderson Toyota in Raleigh. Completely redesigned storefront. We have the #1 volume and rated service department in the entire Southeast United States. We're very proud of this, and we hope you are as well.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it was helpful for you. Andre, thanks for doing the test drive. What'd you think?
Well, I thought the Highlander was great. The 2020 is a great addition to our lineup, and the ride was great. It was very quiet. A lot of people say the previous model was a little bit louder, so this one's a little bit quieter and has phenomenal power, so I'm excited.
Excellent. Well, thank you guys so much. You'll be seeing a lot more of Andre too. He's going to give his insight, especially on technology. It's great to have a lot of faces around the dealership. We are your one-stop resource. So, see you later, world.